Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TNW Diva Stars. I'm your commentator, MJ. Thank you for being with us tonight as we're kicking off tonight with the traditional 8 Divas Battle Royal. Ladies and gentlemen, the bullet contest is an 8 Divas over the top rope Battle Royal making her way to the ring, representing the Bella Twins and Team Hell No from Scottsdale, Arizona. She is one half of the TNW Divas Tag Team Champions, Brie Bella! Well, fitting to kick off TNW Diva Stars tonight with our traditional 8 Divas Battle Royal. No doubt about it, you can tell though. How fitting for Brie Bella. Last year she was in a match with Webb and lost the opportunity, won by a countout. But however, that was leading up to where her and Webb are right now the TNW Divas Tag Team Champions, the new champs, and most of all, what we're now known as Team Hell No. I got a feeling this is going to be a great matchup, and oh, wait a minute! Here comes Stephanie McMahon! Boy, don't forget the history between Brie Bella and Stephanie. And the other participants. And from Greenwich, Connecticut, Stephanie McMahon! No doubt about it, ring announcer's a little hungry tonight because we are coming live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Expect the unexpected, because this matchup is brought to you in part by Water Street Pizzeria. If you're ever in Las Vegas, Nevada, or downtown Henderson, check out Water Street Pizzeria and try the gluten-free pizza. As Gold 412 promises, satisfaction guaranteed. And by Gordy Gameplay Reacts, Spider-Man Reacts. For more great wrestling content, superhero content, like Star Wars, Redeem of the Force, coming in Christmas, December 24th, and of course, GWE Wrestling, check out Gordy Gameplay Reacts, Spider-Man Reacts. Well, we have a big match card in store for you tonight because we already know that after this 8 Divas over the top rope Battle Royal, coming up next, Tina Armstrong defends her TNW Women's title against none other than the challenger, the one and only Melina, who's also the GWE Women's Champion. Well, an opportunity for Melina coming up next after this matchup is all said and done. We're being told that GGP will be accompanying Melina to ringside. Boy, what a matchup will be up next. And whoa! In China, the 9th wonder of the world, on her way to the ring. My goodness. And the 9th wonder of the world, China! Well, for China's case, she is irate from last Tuesday night, I've been told, having a bit of arguments with Molly Holly, losing the opportunity to become champion once again in TNW's history. Tell me about it. And right now, though, she may take out her frustrations out on Brie Bella or Molly Holly, because in this Battle Royal, you work together all you want, but in the end, it's every diva for herself. No doubt about it, TNW Diva Stars is already going off with a bigger bang. We know that Noah Anderson will be joining me on commentary, because this is going to be a huge night here in Las Vegas, Nevada for TNW Diva Stars. No doubt about it. And uh-oh, here comes Carmella. And from Staten Island, New York, Carmella. Well, Carmella, as she always keeps saying, Mella is money. Well, the only problem is for Carmella, she's got a huge score to settle because she's been through a lot in the HWF's history books. Former HWF Women's Hardcore Champion. And most of all, though, a former HWF Women's World Tag Team Champions with Sasha Banks. Well, no doubt about it, because things have already heated up here at TNW Diva Stars tonight. No doubt about it. Carmella, on the other hand, one of the greatest women's superstars in the history of the business, and most of all, though, a former SmackDown Women's Champion. No doubt about it, because something tells me, though, this is going to be a big-time matchup here. Don't forget, though, Carmella was also the former 24/7 champion back in WWE. And, uh-oh, speaking of former women's champions, here comes Molly Holly and a Hall of Famer. My goodness. And from Fort Blinks, Minnesota, Molly Holly! Molly Holly, formerly known as Mighty Molly, a superhero in her own rights, who was the former women's champion back in the WWE, and had that huge war with Trish Stratus on the other hand. And I gotta say, though, she even had a little dance with Bubba Ray Dudley. Well, something tells me, though, if I were if I were Molly, I'd be careful because China is hot on her trail as far as I know. And uh-oh, here comes Natalya. And looks like Natalya receiving a huge ovation. My goodness. And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya. Well, Natalya hasn't been seen at TNW in months. The former longest reigning first ever TNW Divas Tag Team Champions with Cole's mom, who is looking on backstage. And she is the HWF General Manager right now. Tell me about it. Cole's mom and Natalya, the longest reigning TNW Divas Tag Team Champions in history, as the first ever champs, held the titles for over 6 years. And that's a record that nobody will ever forget in the history books of TNW. And one of the greatest champions of all time. There's certainly no doubt about it in my mind here. Natalya is one of the most greatest wrestlers in the history of the business. And the daughter of the late, great Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Uh-oh. Here comes the wife of the Radar superstar, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. And from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. Well, don't forget the history between Natalya and the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. Tell me about it, though. Natalya and Beth Phoenix, former members of the Divas of Doom, and one of the most dominant team that you've ever seen in the history of wrestling. No doubt about it, the Divas of Doom may reunite sooner or later. But for the Glamazon's case, she might make an exception when teaming up with Natalya once again. Well, no doubt about it, as you can tell, though, the Divas of Doom were the most dominant force you'll ever want to meet or you ever want to face in the history of a wrestling ring. Well, no doubt about it, the Glamazon already focused and determined to win this Battle Royal as we wait for the arrival of the final entry. Oh, boy. And, oh, here comes Tamina Snuka. No doubt about it, Tamina, the daughter of their opponent from the Pacific Islands, Tamina Snuka. The daughter of the late, great Jimmy Superfly Snuka, a Hall of Famer. But on the other hand, though, Tamina, on the other hand, has been through a lot in her career. Former HWF Women's Hardcore Champion. Tell me about it, though. Even Tamina jumped off the steel cage, landing on Amethyst to win the TNW Divas European Championship, and that will forever be known in the history books of TNW. No doubt about it, living up to her father's resume. Referee calls the bell, and here we go! The arm-wrench clothesline by the Glamazon, taking Tamina down. The TNW Divas Tag Team titles are not on the line. This is a good old-fashioned one-on-one gut check. And you can tell, though, Tamina, on the other hand, is not playing around with Carmella here. And a running big boot by Natalya, taking China down. Suplex by Tamina. Knife edge chop coming, though. And China launching Natalya over the top, and Natalya's out. As Tamina goes right after Carmella. Boy, don't forget their rivalry and history together. Tell me about it. Clothesline by Molly Holly, taking Brie down, and Brie Bella looking for some payback. Well, Molly's looking for some payback on Brie Bella after that loss they had last Thursday night. Tell me about it, though. And China going right after Stephanie. Oh, my God. Big boot by Tamina, and the Glamazon is out. Well, Molly going for that kick. Brie Bella saw it coming with a knockdown on Molly. And Stephanie escaped that one. Wanted no part of China. Big boot and a Russian leg sweep. There's a forearm to the face. But Brie Bella with the right hand, taking Stephanie down off her feet. Uh-oh. I think McMahon's had enough. Clothesline on Brie, and one half of the TNW Divas Tag Team Champions are out. Stephanie McMahon will do whatever it takes to win this Battle Royal. Hope to go for 2-0 here at TNW Diva Stars after last year after defeating Chi-Chi to win another championship, the TNW Divas Light Heavyweight title. No doubt about it. You can tell, though. China, on the other hand, going right after the Glamazon. To everyone, that's a dream match in the near future. No doubt about it. China versus the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. The ninth wonder of the world versus the Glamazon. And China trying to eliminate the Glamazon here. And Beth Phoenix staying alive in this match. Knife edge chop from the Glamazon. And whoa! Stephanie right now going right after the Glamazon. Knife edge chop from Tamina, but Chyna returned it in a big right hand. And Molly, clothesline, no, but Carmella reversed it and saw it coming. Carmella doing whatever it takes to survive here, but Tamina in the meantime though is in trouble at the mercy of the knife wonder of the world, Chyna. And a running drop kick by Carmella, interrupting it there. And Molly in the meantime though is in trouble. Carmella trying to eliminate Molly Holly, looking for something big on her resume. And Tamina launching Chyna off the corner. And you can tell though this matchup is turning into an all-out war where there has to be a winner. And Chyna right now is already at the mercy, at the hands of Stephanie McMahon, but that got interrupted a little bit earlier there by Carmella and Molly Holly. And a backbreaker from Stephanie. Clothesline, and the Glamazon is out. Beth Phoenix eliminated at the hands of Tamina Snuka. Chyna on the ropes is in trouble. Carmella turning around. Molly Holly, Stephanie, pedigree on Tamina. Stephanie McMahon in the meantime though is not going to give up. It says Tamina over the top and Tamina's out. And Stephanie launching Chyna like a rag doll. Oh, this is huge, I'll tell you. And there's a shining wizard from Stephanie McMahon. She's probably been doing her homework when scheduling to facing these individuals in the 8 Divas Battle Royal. No doubt about it, we're down to a unique Final Four here in the 8 Divas Battle Royal. This is turning into a huge matchup for the ages. And Chyna with a kick to the leg. There's a forearm to the back and a right hand to the back. And Chyna has got Stephanie up into a powerbomb position. But Stephanie did not want to wait around there. She knew what would have happened if Chyna were to powerbomb her over the top. Yeah, she would have gone out of the ring there. Knife edge chop from Stephanie. Looking for the elimination on Chyna. Chyna on the top, in trouble. Can Chyna hang on? Stephanie right now trying to get her out of the ring. Stephanie McMahon right now, but Chyna saving herself. And Carmella with that famous DDT. Asking everyone here in Las Vegas, how you doing? And it looks like this is already turning into an amazing matchup here. And Carmella, Hurricanrana, and Molly Holly is out. Chyna right now, fighting back here against Stephanie McMahon. And wait a minute, Carmella from behind. Back suplex, taking advantage. But Chyna's up. And Chyna launching Carmella to the corner. Stephanie right now realizing the situation here, taking advantage. Sending Chyna to the other side of the corner. Well, Carmella just got out of her corner, it looked like, that Chyna sent her to. Well, sending her into Carmella there. And Chyna right now has got Carmella right where she wants her here. Carmella at the mercy at the hands of the ninth wonder of the world. And Carmella in trouble. But Stephanie realizing the history between her and Chyna. They got to put their differences aside and work together to get Carmella out of this thing. Well, it's all about one thing for one of these ladies. Like I pointed out earlier, you can work together all you want, but in the end, it's every diva for herself. Diving elbow drop, connecting out Chyna in the face. What a maneuver by Stephanie. I've never seen Stephanie McMahon do that before. An elbow drop to the face of Chyna. Clothesline, and McMahon is out. Stephanie McMahon out. And Chyna looking for it. Powerbomb on Carmella. What a powerbomb from Chyna. And a forearm to face. And Carmella at the mercy, at the hands of the ninth wonder of the world. Tell me about it here. And whoa. Ninth edge chop. And Chyna looks to be tired out here. Chyna, a former member and a Hall of Famer of D-Generation X. And Carmella now trying to look for the elimination here on Chyna. Can she do it? And Chyna's out, and Carmella wins. Carmella won that one. And what a win right there for Carmella tonight. Let's watch this. Bam! Powerbomb by Molly Holly. That swinging neck breaker right there did the damage, as you could tell. And this was the final elimination. The big right hand from Carmella. Here is your winner, Carmella. Well, what a win for Carmella tonight. And doing the moonwalk. And what a win for Carmella tonight. Claiming to be fabulous and Mella is money. And that was a big-time win right there for Carmella. No doubt about it. Speaking of which, though, folks, coming up next, the TNW Women's Championship on the line. The champion, Tina Armstrong, defends her title against the challenger and one of the greatest GWE Women's Champions back in the organization of GWE, Melina. Oh, boy, that's going to be big, as GGP will be accompanying her to ringside. That matchup is huge, and it's up next.